Hello and welcome everybody to the Antics and Goose show once again. I'm Fancy Antics,
And I'm Trap Goose Gaming.
and yeah, we're back. Long time no see, internet. Yeah, geez, we just actually checked it out moments ago of how long it's actually been, and it's almost 2 years since we uploaded a video. Oh, which is a lot longer
Yeah,
than I thought it was.
and it's almost our 3-year anniversary as well. So
Yeah, yeah, true. How about that? Yeah, it was like January we did that.
yeah, we started January 1st of 2020. Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah,
right.
I think that's what we did. Yep, sounds
Yeah,
about
we
right.
made sure we launched our first video right on the first.
On New Year's, yep. That yeah, huh. That's yeah, but I know you guys probably missed us. We've been totally getting lots of messages in the inbox of where the hell are you guys? Just kidding, that's never happened once. But um still feels good to just
You know
be back.
that's actually really funny because I was playing play on my PlayStation because I just got a PS5. I haven't really been gaming a whole lot on PC when I'm home. And I
Right.
actually got a message from someone that follows me on Twitch on PlayStation that was like, "Why are you not streaming on Twitch? Where are you?" I'm like,
Well,
"Oh,
hey, that's
I got,
flattering.
yeah, right." I was like, "Oh, I guess." It's like he was like, "Twitch misses you." I was like, "I don't think so, but all right, I'll take the
Yeah,
compliment."
exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so on that note, what have you been up to? What's taking you away from this for 2 years?
Uh, geez, so much. Just so easy to say. Like, life seems to be days are not long enough for everything that happens. So it just fucking consumes. But ended up ultimately moving, and then so much of that just trying to remain sane and stuff like that with a normal life. New house, new job, um, and it just trying to do even barely having time to do music and stuff like that too to put that out there on my other channel. And house renos has been most of it too. Just obviously there's something that needs to be doing needs doing. And yeah, so that's been my life, and don't know if I like it or not, but it's been
I mean, yeah,
constant.
that's when life changes, it's hard to kind of keep all the old shit like together and still do the same stuff. Like, I mean, with me, it's been a lot of work, like a lot of work. I'm home 6 days a month, and
I do it.
that's basically been it. I took like stepped away from Twitch, stepped away from the podcast, and I've just been so busy. Obviously, I moved as well, so moving, new job, busy as all hell. But
So yeah, similar
I
to
I,
both of us. Yeah.
I agree. Days aren't long enough though. Like I don't know. I just feel like I need like an extra 2 hours a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would do so much if you could just a little bit. And I think that goes for saying even just not even just us people in general, because like I could be busier. Like I feels like I'm swamped, but there's still things in life that could happen, like kids or something, or you know, uh, an emergency situation and stuff like that. That pop up and would still even fill the day your already fully occupied day even further.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
I don't know if you'll do it.
a lack of sleep.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because
That is
like
the
with
answer.
me, like if I'm working, like I will generally be like anywhere between like 14 to 16 hour days. Sometimes a bit longer, sometimes a bit less.
Yeah.
But like, so I have time to go back to the hotel, eat some food, and go to sleep to be up at like 4 a.m. for the next day. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
if I had
Shit.
an extra 2 hours in a day, that would make my day a lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like with the time change just past just like last week or whatever. That was nice. That just
You
that
know,
felt
it
good.
it was really nice too because when the time change happened, I actually was at home for like a night.
Right.
So I was down grabbing something from the shop here in Red Deer and driving it back up the next morning. So I got an extra hour of sleep at home in my own bed. I was like, man, this feels nice.
Fucking sick. Yeah. Did you realize that too? Did you wake up and like
Oh, it was
or
actually
no?
like my boss messaged me and was like, "Hey, like just remember you guys get an extra hour in bed, whatever." And I'm like, yeah, you're right."
Right.
I'm like, "That's
Yeah.
excellent. I enjoy that."
now we go to spring and then hate it again when we do like a spring podcast. Be so grumpy after the one less hours.
Both
sleep.
of us have
Fuck this.
massive
Screw
bags
this.
under our eyes. Just,
Oh yeah,
this is awful. Fuck this. We're out. We
yeah.
record the whole 3 minutes of a podcast.
Massive bags under our eyes, no more than usual because we're getting old. But you know,
Man, I'm telling you, I feel old. I like my 30th birthday was like last month, and the minute I turned 30, I swear to God, I just felt old.
fucking right. It's what everybody says. It's exactly what I said. It's my girlfriend said too. It's yeah. It's like you just all of a sudden you got pain in your back. You got like a kick in your neck. Yeah.
You just
Like-
wake
like-
up
like-
sore.
Yeah. I swear to God. Like last month, I actually just I just inhaled too hard and I pulled my neck. Like I just took a deep breath and just a fucking cake like a pinched nerve, and it fucking hurt. Like it was like that for days too. It's just, like, what is this? And you can't go to the doctor for that shit too. It's just like,
Listen,
guys, it's just,
Have you ever
it's just
sneezed while tying your shoe? Your camera went
yeah,
on glitchy.
yeah, I can see my cameras look glitchy. I look great. Fuck's sake. There we go.
Oh my God,
That's just be the thumbnail right there.
Oh.
Anyways, did I ever sneeze while tying my shoes?
Yeah, have you ever sneezed while tying your shoes?
Probably, but
Man, I'm
not that I
telling
can
you,
recall.
like not long ago, I sneezed while tying my shoes, and I don't know what was happening. I felt like I just knocked the wind out of myself, pulled something in my back. Like it was not a good time. Like it's just, man, did I feel old in that very moment.
Yeah. You have to sit down, just take a breath there, just kind of reassess the situation, get the shoes back on.
Well,
See if it's even worth
well, I mean, and it's like, yeah, is it even worth going to work every day now? Like,
yeah.
Man, just can't we all just win the lottery and call it a day?
Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, I've been trying. That's not happened yet.
Me
Powerball
too.
Didn't work. Which we can do. But.
You know, I try every time I go like to the gas station for anything. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy some lottery tickets.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, especially when it's like jackpot's up there. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, why
It's
not?
like 53 million, 70 million. It's like, all right.
Yep, which is actually untaxable for us Americans, by the way. So we get all of it if we win, mind you. But
yeah, I don't know. So when if you ever won the lottery, what's the first thing you buy?
Oh, jeez, like I feel like that's like a two-sided question kind of thing, because there's the answer, of course, like what would I buy? Like immediately, I totally, buy a bigger house. That'd probably be the first thing. It'd be a bigger like dream house, freaking somewhere place subtropical, or if it's even here, just like I don't know, Kelowna, BC,
Oh, yeah, that'd be beautiful.
right? It's like wine country and stuff. But practically, realistically, if the lottery was drawn at 9:00 at night, like it often is, and stuff like that, you win. It's like, okay, cool. Well, I can't. What would be the first thing I do with a lot of money, a big purchase? You can't buy a house in that instance. So, like, what would you realistically be able to do? I'd probably go online and order a bunch of shit. Like another one. Probably just buy a car. It's like, okay, that Ferrari looks nice. There we go.
Just can I have this delivered to my house, please? Like,
yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
no. So here's the thing. Like the way I look at it is, I'm kind of with you. It's like a little bit of a two-sided question, because there is obviously your first plan of a purchase, right? Like you're gonna buy a house or buy a car or pay off your family's bills or whatever.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, we'll fucking win the lottery. And we'll stop off somewhere to like get food or snacks or
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You'll leave an extra big tip at the convenience store.
Yeah, exactly. It'll just be like, cool, I just won the lottery. And like also the thing is, you didn't really get them. The money's not automatically deposited into your bank account. So you'll have that mindset that, I'm rich, I don't care. So but you're not gonna be rich enough. I know I don't have enough money in my bank account to go buy a Ferrari right now.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like you'd have to.
I would definitely be like, oh, cool, I'm just going to stop at McDonald's and buy a cheeseburger, and that'll be the first thing I purchase, like a millionaire.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you go to like A&W or something like that. You know, I'm getting the Uncle Burger. I don't treat myself to that shit. That's rich taste right there. Just the fucking for normal burger for everybody else. You know, seriously getting the Mama burgers because they're cheap or McDoubles and shit. Like, nah, I'm going full on Big Mac without a fucking coupon. Right? Yeah, I can do that now.
I could see you being the guy that
Spend it.
uses the coupon for
Oh,
McDonald's.
you're goddamn right. It's like the only reason I eat at McDonald's. that that like the summer drink days, and you know that's the whole thing. Like, yeah, I'm just careful with smart with money, but McDonald's full price to me isn't even worth it. Like, it's just it's not that price
Okay,
anymore. It's just
now do you remember like when we were in like high school and like McDoubles were $1.39?
yes, yeah, exactly.
And
That's
now we're
exactly
like 350 or something?
yeah. I think like 339 or something like that. Yeah, I
Like
think it's
that's
pretty close to
insane.
yeah.
Like
It's not. Yeah.
my wages haven't tripled. Why should my McDouble triple in price?
Exactly. Yeah. Seriously, and it's not even. Uh yeah.
I
The
mean,
junior chickens do the same thing.
now
Like,
let's be
it's
honest, my wages have probably tripled since being in high school, but that's beside the point.
exactly, yeah. McDonald's can go up there. That's the
I'm
cheap
working
deal.
I'm working 3 times as harder now.
Yeah. Like, if I can go for just a cheaper burger, if I'm getting a $3 burger, I'll go anywhere else for a burger. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going for cheap for deliciousness
Oh
scale,
yeah.
there you can go to A&W, Carl's, Wendy's. Like, JBC's really have barely changed, and like you can get a JBC for about the same price as McDouble. Well, Jesus, just better
Yeah.
bacon.
Well, that's exactly it. It's like I don't get it. The cost of living now is just fucking wild.
Yeah,
And it's like
Jesus.
the weird thing about it. Like high school for me was only 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck, I'm getting old.
yeah, 13, going on 14. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
I just remember like the cost of things like growing up is so different than it is now. It's just wild.
Yeah, especially over the past few years with COVID and stuff like that, with just depressingly like, well, and then there's the whole other thing of just if our economy entirely of Canada, like, it's just that's a whole rabbit hole go down, but just everything's expensive as heck here. Like, it's just
It's ridiculous. Do you
yeah.
remember like going to concerts and shit that being like $150 is an expensive concert ticket?
Oh yeah, easy.
And
And most of your good ones were like your smaller venues were like $50 a ticket, and that
yeah,
was like tax in
and your
and all whatever
ticket
service
fees and
fees.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
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 now it's like I like looked into, well, I just bought tickets to go see Blink-182 in San Antonio. So
nice.
now I was expecting it because it's in the States, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. I mean, obviously
Mhm.
make the moving Canadian dollars over to US.
Sure. Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it was $1,000 for 4 tickets. And I'm not like sitting on the floor like I am lower bowl.
Jesus.
And it is somewhat of a big concert. So like that's not bad. But then I looked into like Luke Combs tickets when he came here.
Hmm.
They were like fucking $500 or $600 a ticket.
Jesus.
Like I was like, what
Fuck's
the
sake.
fuck is going on here? And then I'm like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. But then like even the Blink-182's concert in Toronto,
Mhm.
they're like $350, $400 a ticket. So I'm like, for the price difference in the tickets, I'm going to getting a vacation out of it.
Yeah, at that point, might as well. Yeah, because you could probably just spend the difference on the flight at the very least. Go to the States, because it's cheaper to fly to the States than just to fly across Canada. So
Which is fucking wild too. It's
yeah, just add that to the fucking pile of bullshit.
we started this podcast again to rant and rave about how shitty the economy is here in Canada.
Yeah, seriously, I know you guys want to hear about that. Jeez, if you
Make
do, let us know. We'll have a whole separate subtopic of educational videos. I don't
yeah. Antics and Goose are for the children, I guess. Hey,
know. For the kids.
play us in your local high schools, and they might learn something.
Exactly. Yeah, it will be that educational thing where when we were kids, anyways, they'd roll out in the VHS in a little cart.
Oh yeah, like that shit strapped to the cart too. You remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, and you knew it was going to be a good day when that happened. So yeah, we could be a part of that just on the modern day, whatever. I don't even know what the hell I have now in school.
Probably
Jesus.
still projectors and smart boards and shit.
Oh yeah, smart boards are a thing. I guess that's still a thing. Probably. Like
Well, who knows, man? They might not even have smart boards anymore. It might just be a projector that like senses where you're touching on the.
that's probably realistic. That's definitely technology that exists, easy, and that's relatively probably cheap for what it is. TV is relatively cheap for what they are. So, um, yeah,
Or they might just have gone the opposite direction, just mounted like an 80-inch TV on every board and just been like, here, we're gonna type up all your notes. Done. Here you go.
yeah, yeah, that's true too. Because I'm not even sure what school supplies are these days of like just tablet mandatory, laptop mandatory, something like that.
Like,
I don't know.
you realize this whole conversation is us talking about being like back in my day,
Eh,
like
Jesus,
we're
yeah, that is what it is.
when our parents and shit growing up were like, oh, back in my day, this is how it was, and we're like, ah, you're stupid, you're just old, and now we're
Yeah,
like,
and now we're feeling it. Exactly, same thing.
now that's
Damn you,
us.
damn you kids.
Oh man, like they,
Oh,
they they don't know how easy they have it.
yeah, seriously, like it's
I mean,
yeah,
like the younger generation, I think they're getting handed a fire and just being like, here, put it out with no life skills.
yeah, because there's definitely no life skills to do that, no survival skills putting on fires. So that shit ain't taught. Wasn't when we were kids, and sure as hell isn't now. But we figured it out.
Oh yeah,
But
they
we're
didn't
past
lock up the fire extinguishers for us. Now they're probably locked up and
it. Yeah, double locked alarms, everything.
yeah, exactly.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's
Jeez, yeah.
fucking let's move on from our old man conversation.
Jesus, yeah.
So something I wanted to talk about is like the Mr. Beast controversy. Speaking of winning the lottery and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Basically, if you're in a Mr. Beast video, you're damn near winning the lottery.
Pretty much. I mean, that might as well count as that, and you're having fun doing it in a lot of
Yeah,
ways too.
I think it'd be
Which,
like super cool. I mean, goddamn, would I kill to be in some of his videos? Like,
yeah, I mean, you put even like the fame or the popularity side, it'd just be cool to even off camera, even meet him. But the video, sure, but like just to
yeah,
hang out, that'd be should be a sweet
yeah.
deal. But yeah,
But now he's kind of getting shit on in tabloids and all over the internet for faking videos or like
oh,
making
the bullshit.
building wells in Africa for
Yeah,
clout. Like,
yeah, that's a bad thing. Like, so, oh yeah, like, and he knew about it too. Like, he as soon as he did it, like, he posted online. He's like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get canceled for this, but screw it, I don't care, and nor should you. Like, oh, so much to unpack with that. Like, what what kind of sorry, pardon my French here, but what kind of piece of shit do you have to be to like, regardless of the circumstance, like you're building wells in Africa for the purpose of clean water and stuff like that, and for the instance, at least while they're working, how is that a bad thing? Like, how can you be upset with that?
because he's recording it. That's the problem. And I'm
Right.
like, but
So
like, listen, he's making money to do more things like this
yeah, that's how it works.
by
Exactly.
doing it. You know what I mean? And at
Yeah.
the end of the
This
day,
is, yeah.
it's like now he has more money to put into more things, and it's like he's building
Yeah.
bridges in places. Like it's just,
Like yeah, like shouldn't you like the level of if people like you should by that logic, people should be pissed off about a news crew filming anything anywhere, like in Africa, and some is there for their own reasons, but like they're just there filming, a third world country and not
or
offering anything, not doing anything. So, but we don't freak out about that. Or like the guy's got drone footage going over a poor village or something like that. He's doing that, posting it in his YouTube channel for beautiful scenery and stuff like that. But nobody's freaking out about that. Like,
like, I mean, we could get into the realm of like the fashion side of the world where it's like there's still like child labor involved in making a lot of high end clothing, and
geez,
yet,
yeah, you can go anywhere. People like to sensationalize it and complain about what's in front of them. It's just easier that way. It's easier to complain than actually do something yourself. So
I think it's just messed up. And I mean,
yeah,
at the end of the day, I think like everyone's gonna say something because it's Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? He's the biggest YouTuber of all time. Like, there's no
yeah.
doubt about it. And
Oh yeah, easy. Yep.
and he continue to take over the platform forever. And it's like nobody's actually going to be able to cancel him until he actually does something hateful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have to be brutal, and even then, not that like it would take a lot. Like, it's a big following to crush. It would have to be something that YouTube would have to take him down for, and obviously this ain't it.
Well, yeah.
Just
It's
thinking about
oh yeah, he's
bullshit.
building wells in Africa. What a fucking terrible person.
Yeah, like
Like,
get your fucking
man,
shake. Like how does how I
I
don't yeah.
just it is what it is, I guess, and people are just gonna clout chase and hate on him for it. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like even there's like people that are claiming that he like fakes his like contestant videos and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because they're edited a little bit different than they remember being in them. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's happened. Do you think all
Yeah,
TV shows are just only 30 minutes of them just talking?
yeah. Seriously, like it's to make it look better and squeeze it down and distort little things and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes
Ugh.
sense. Like our videos are the result of very little editing, and it
Yeah.
looks like shit. So you know, no, just kidding. But like I mean, what's this fans will edit more and stuff like that. And it's just the nature of the game. It just is what it is. Like it's not. I think
Well,
a lot more
like,
people find that it is awesome and stuff like that and cool stuff. And then there's the side bet of sometimes people refuse receiving a car apparently. There's some interview talking about that
yeah.
because of the taxes involved with that. And
Yeah.
that's a different thing, of course, too. Like that's just don't hate Mr. Beast for that. Hate your government, maybe. But like, and then there's different ways to go around that and stuff like that. Maybe a cash value or something like that to work around. So
So
that stuff happens
I
all the
did
time.
see something like that, and he said like if they refuse the prize because they have to pay taxes on it,
Mhm.
he basically offers to buy it from them for what it's valued at.
Right, exactly. So yeah. So
So,
by that, then it kind of small loophole there, which works in their favor. Yeah. So
but like, oh well, like you didn't get the car because you can't afford the taxes, but he just gave you the cash to go buy the car whenever you want. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
So it can't be too upset about that. Yeah.
but like that's just I don't know, man. Just people want to hate people for being good people. I guess we all
Yeah.
have to be shitty out there and
It's
become
just yeah.
robots.
It's easy to be an asshole. Yep. Back in my day when we built wells in Africa, people were happy. No, back to
You
that shit.
know, but back in your day, if you know we all continued to build wells in Africa, Mr. Beast wouldn't have to.
Exactly that. Yeah, that's what people should be complaining about. Don't complain that Mr. Beast is making money off this kind of stuff. How would complain that nobody else is doing anything like
Like,
ever? Like that's where the real thing goes. If you want to complain about something at all, do that. But it doesn't get as much clout if you don't if you complain about that.
if you really
Like,
think
well,
about it, when we were growing up, this goes back to the back in my day. But you
just
remember
can't wait.
like fucking ads on TV being like, "Help Africans, build wells, feed these children, do this, do that."
For just a
How have
dollar a
we?
day.
How have we had like fucking 30 years, probably longer, of these commercials and people donating and doing things like this, but nothing actually getting done?
Yeah,
Like that, it doesn't make sense.
yeah. Well, that's a whole other point. Is because like you should be happy of a YouTuber just going in and doing this, just going in and doing it himself because he can and wants to. Whereas like with all the organizations, there's so much fucking overhead. It's stupid. Like so many, so much of a chain. So you put in like every dollar you go in, like what how much of that actually gets to that kid in
Probably
Africa,
like
for example,
15 cents.
or less, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's just somebody's got to get paid, and then like they not for profit, but people are still making money out of this in the industry to make a living, or in some shitty charities even worse. Like they'll make a ton of money doing it, and then the realistic costs of if we're shipping stuff overseas, well, the cost of labor to put stuff on a plane, to pay for the plane, all
Yeah.
this and stuff like that. And then there's the the whole political side of it too, which is other shit. So it's with this is the kind of person you would want to do this kind of thing, if anything, because they're skipping this whole bullshit step.
Yeah. And it's not like he's sitting there being like, you guys give me money and I'll go do it. It's not. He's like, I'm just going to go do it. And if you guys
Yeah,
want
I
to do it
have
too,
money. I'm gonna do it. Like,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh,
a core
man.
concept apparently. Um, but yeah, like even one of the arguments was like on some article. I don't know if it was some CNN or what it was, but saying that uh, the complaint part of the complaint was that it makes the Nigerian government look bad because they can't do this. It's like, what are you even talking about? That's not that's the hill you're dying on here. Like that's the stance you're taking.
It makes them look
What?
bad because they can't afford to give their own people water.
Well, it should because they can't because it's a problem because they're asking for a poor government or both. Like you just
Corrupt government is going to lead to some bullshit.
yeah
Like, that's all it is. Like, they live in their fucking massive houses and then they have people not able to have drinking water.
yeah yeah. It says something about your government if a
Yeah.
YouTuber's got to solve your problem for you. That's the real argument. Yeah.
All right. Once we get big, we're going to go build some wells in Africa.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, I would love to do that kind of shit, just charity work like that. That'd be awesome. Just yeah,
I think that's like something eventually I want to get into is like really just helping people that need the help. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
yeah,
know if necessarily it would be like building wells in Africa because I don't know if I'll ever have the means to fly to
yeah.
Africa, but like start some sort of like shelter or like even like families for Christmas or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah, something personal you can do. You're making a difference. Like you can see the emotion that it fixes. Like absolutely, yeah,
well, and not having a big company behind it too, right? Which
yeah,
is like they have employees to pay, and you know there is that overhead, like you said. So it's like just get rid of all that and just do it on my own.
yeah. Much simpler that way. Like that would be the whole plan. If we pull it off, same thing with like winning the lottery. If it was enough, a lot of money, put it towards something you grow up, make it grow or do something with. But
Well, exactly. It
yeah.
would be. I mean, let's face it. I'd still probably own like a supercar, but then I'd
Oh,
be
for sure.
delivering families groceries in it.
Yeah. Still gotta be happy with your own life too. If you earn the
Exactly.
money,
Like
you do it.
it's just the weird views on life, I guess. Just it's like a corporate hippie.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. Good at it. Carpet hippie. Mm.
Oh my god. Okay, no more ranting and raving. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
seriously. Let's have a discussion people actually want to listen to.
People are gonna be like
I don't know how we
halfway
do
through
that.
this and be like, "All right, we're done with these guys."
Yeah.
So, I guess like one thing I discovered like recently is obviously AI. AI is a lot of fun. We can,
Mm-hmm.
talk to it, have
It is.
conversations, especially when you're lonely, sitting, hotel rooms. Just why not, you know?
Oh, sure, exactly. I mean, you need some interaction of some kind. Might as well be that.
And so I decided we're gonna answer some AI questions. Basically,
Okay.
I just asked AI what like to ask me some questions, some hypothetical questions, and these are the questions. So the first question is: if you could have a superpower, but could only be used to do mundane tasks like folding laundry or doing dishes, what would it be?
Hmm. Good question. I would probably I'd like to like make some food, but then snap my fingers and make it look really presentable. Like it looks like a top restaurant dish.
So like, but what superpower is that? That's not like, you know what I mean? Like, hear me out. Okay, so like, mine would be like speed, right? Because then you just
Oh,
move as fast as possible through these bullshit tasks, and then you're done. There's our extra 2 hours
okay.
in the day.
Okay. Right. So getting the power to do something, but only from an okay. I got you. I got you. So it's
Yeah.
not like me having a sound to an odor, right? Like
Yeah,
that's different.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, the fuck that would be. Oh, geez. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Mind control
It's
would be
probably
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah. True.
Think
Then
about
just
it.
get
Just be
everybody to do
like,
stuff
oh
for you.
yeah, do my laundry, clean my
Yeah.
dishes, clean the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that
I,
wouldn't be so bad. But I think speed would be kind of cool. Like, it would be
yeah. If you can't do it for like for sports, something like that, for all that stuff, it's just you're only limited to doing your work around your house. Okay,
Yeah.
that'll work.
Like, what
Nothing wrong
would
with that.
like super strength wouldn't benefit you. The ability to fly wouldn't benefit you, but speed, yeah, that'd probably help you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably would. Um, I don't know. I don't know what else you do besides that. Like you can't go like invisibility is useless. On it for mundane tasks. Like I mean, unless it's like for not so legal things. Um, and then but then that's not very mundane. Like where's the line of mundane? Because like I don't know, speed's pretty cool and could be used for a lot of things. But what's the limiting factor there?
Like,
Huh.
what if it's like going into a bank? You could run into a bank real fast. Someone would pull a
Mhm.
gun, but you can't run away because you're not doing a task running away.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it has to be an objective in mind. Yeah, just something specific good enough, or that determines how fast you can run. Like how critical of a
How
task is this?
important is this? Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god. If anyone can think of anything that's different than what we just said, I mean, let us know in the comments below because I feel like that's a very interesting conversation that I would
yeah,
like to have.
exactly. Like, yeah, what would you do? Like, yeah, because if you're just going off of the power itself of usefulness like that, I don't know. I guess like dexterity would be pretty good. Like some sort of just super skill set to be able to just for the mundane thing of just like cutting your own hair or something like that. Like you could just do it that well and that quickly. That would make sense and be practical for you. Just to just uh, do it and with slicing your own ear off, you can just go done. Okay, good.
Yeah, but then what if you slice your own ear off by accident?
But you don't because you got that superpower, right? Like you're just that perfect. It's just unbeatable.
Oh man.
Now that would probably be it. Actually, that'd be the simple one for me too, because that is like I'm not skillful on things. It'll take too much time to make something presentable, and it still doesn't turn out anyways. So I'm very slow at doing little things like that. So I guess that still kind of falls back to speed, but more niche, I suppose.
Niche speed.
Niche speed.
Um,
All comes back to speed.
and then okay, so then let's move on to the second
Hmm.
question. The
Right. Oh,
second question is: if you could have a conversation with any fictional character, who would it be, and what would you talk about?
jeez. That guard in Skyrim about when he took his arrow to his knee. No.
You know what's really weird? I would think it'd be like Tyrion Lannister from like Game of Thrones.
Oh, dude. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good call. Somebody very philosophical like that too.
Yeah,
Like,
like super
oh,
intelligent. Imagine if we could
yeah.
just like bring him here and have him on a podcast,
Yeah.
like
Hey,
as the
Tyrion Lannister
character.
want to come? Yeah.
Yeah, like right, and just like be like, okay, so we have all these economical problems. How do we
Yeah.
fix them?
Yeah. How do you solve this? Jeez. Like I think so. Like John Wick would be fucking sweet. That would just be you're just having a drink in the lounge, just casual,
Yeah,
very
until someone
short
kills
sentence
his dog
conversation.
and blames you for it, then you're fucked.
Eh, True. Yeah. Then in which case, yeah. Obviously, you're not safe enough in the Continental for that to survive. So yeah. Um. But yeah, that'll probably be up there in safe group there. Hmm. You can do a lot with that. Who else would you talk to? Jeez, I'm thinking gaming, movies, uh, yeah, superheroes and stuff like that.
Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce Wayne. Be a good conversation. Yep. Or even just his butler. Just chat with Alfred. I mean, you just be sitting with some tea and stuff like that, just reminiscing about the past. Honestly, probably he'd be a better just guy to talk to. Bruce Wayne's too.
Dark
Like
and depressed.
depending on the type, but yeah, like well, as Batman he is, but as Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne, too billionaire, no time for your kind of aspect. Just puts on the charade. But Alfred would be like, yeah, hey, come on in. Here's we can get you. Just we'll hang out. Be pretty sick. Do something like that.
That'd be kind of
Um,
cool.
yeah, exactly. Somebody, and I probably, honestly, I'm trying to think of like a superhero person big enough like, in Marvel or DC that would be better than that. Like Alfred would be pretty sick to talk to. Too many villains would be too crazy. Realistically, too sporadic.
Yeah.
Maybe Riddler, but you'd have to be
Ah,
as intelligent as him for the
but
ego to
like
come out.
that's it. Like he'd just be giving you riddles the whole time. You'd be like,
Yeah, true.
man,
It's like, okay, I'm done. No, trying to change my mind. I'm out.
oh yeah, I can't.
Ah, shit, yeah. Yeah. I think my money's on Alfred, actually. Huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
think mine has to go with Tyrion. Like that's just I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be really cool.
Yeah. And for the same reason. Like, there's like there are people that would want to sit and actually have a chat with you. They'd be just, hanging out with a drink in hand or something like that. And it's just that type for both of us
Yeah,
to just actually learn something. You know, it's people you
exactly,
could fangirl over for sure, but it's short lived.
exactly. It'd be like, oh, this is cool, but like I want to educate myself and you
Yeah.
know maybe have a good time still drinking with the imp.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And he
Uh,
just drank well. Yeah.
and so on that note, if you could change lives with any fictional character, who would it be?
Change lives by like using them
Swap.
to.
No, no, you swap lives with that person.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're not. Sorry, you're in their shoes. Okay,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah. Jeez, that's an even easier list probably. A heavy superhero probably. Spider Man would be pretty sick.
Yeah,
Spider
well,
Man, Batman.
depending on which Spider-Man, there's a lot of grief and
True. Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah, you need like
So
a
this
prime
is like
universe there.
when I like
The
put that
universe where
down.
Uncle Ben's alive. That's a good one.
Like I thought about it, I was like, man, because like all my favorite like TV shows and movies is like, okay, like Game of Thrones, definitely not, because everybody damn near dies.
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter, I'd be like, damn, like to be Harry Potter, the chosen one, would be kind of sick. But I'm like, wait, he dies, he gets like fucking like
Yeah.
just a terrible life when he's in school.
And everybody going to school with him at the time, pretty shitty lives. It's
Yeah,
just a no. It You can't be that good when you're always fearing for your life every year. It's like, oh, this is a safe place. Yeah, no, there's literally things trying to kill you every semester.
and then like
So
what I was like, okay, well, what about Lord of the Rings? I'm like, every one of those motherfuckers had a terrible journey. Like,
yeah, true. And yeah, quick deaths, a lot of them, and
so
dying
like,
young. That's true. Yeah, you're
it,
not.
I don't know who it would be. Maybe like Wolverine, because Wolverine just seems like,
But though you're going into his shoes though, and I'm assuming you're experiencing everything he has in your head too, because he's got some serious mental issues as well. A
uh,
lot of trauma.
yeah, so do I. So
Oh,
we'll see.
right. See who wins. Or
um,
the philosophy of strength just to overcome that pain. Oh
maybe like
jeez. Oh, you know what?
Bruce Banner.
Just the Hulk or just Bruce Banner?
Bruce Banner, so you can switch into the Hulk.
Oh jeez, that could be pretty good. I guess. Just full. I mean, you can't really not too much that can hurt you, so might as well. That could work. I feel like
Right.
Star Wars would be a good one. That's a safe bet. There's enough safe areas in Star Wars. Jedi in a good era or something like that. Or if you just, want to be a Sith Lord because you're an asshole and just craving some power. Galaxy's a big place. You can stay alive for a long period of time in the shadows.
Ah, see, Mace Windu would be pretty sick.
Yeah, if you're specifics, yeah, he'd be pretty dope up until
Yeah, well.
episode 3. Spoiler alert. Um,
I seen this meme the other day, and it was actually based on Star Wars. And it was like red or blue pill, and it was like be a Jedi or a Sith. And then it was just like I want to be a gray Jedi, and they just mashed the pills together. like I'm
purple.
like yeah, yeah, gray Jedi. That's the play at all
Yep,
times.
exactly. Yeah, no, we're full in order. Don't go too far down one side. Just do whatever feels best. Yeah,
Because
that'd be
like
pretty.
I can't think of a video game character I'd really want to be.
Mm, let's see. Yeah, at least not with the games we play. Usually, a lot of guns and a lot of death, so that wouldn't go very well for us. I don't know what Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ah, we're back to the speed.
Yeah, that's the space full circle.
The Flash
Yeah,
wouldn't
there's
be
gotta be
so bad.
somebody. Yeah, if we're going superheroes and stuff like that, that Flash, yeah, back to speed again. Yeah, that could work. But you're right though. Who would you do as a video game character? If I had to pick a video game character, who would that be?
I don't know, man. Kratos from God of War would be kind of just sick.
I mean, yeah, he can obviously kill everything, but still a hard life.
A
But
lot of
that's not.
trauma, but like he's a
Yeah,
badass.
yeah. See, all the best, most memorable games are the ones that are the most tragic and tough. Like, yeah, Elden Ring, Last of Us. You don't want to be in that universe. So
No,
like it's not like what's a happy game that you can be.
Viva Pinata.
I guess like
Super
seriously, yeah.
Mario, you just have a
Yeah,
fucking dragon trying to fuck your bitch at all times.
yeah, exactly. Like even Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, that evil witch is out to get you still. Like you can't. Jeez, like what do kids play these days? Oh, right, Fortnite. So no, still not. Like there's, there's no innocence anymore. What do you what's that's actually bugging the hell out of me. What the hell? Who do you? All the best games that you and I play are too.
Too much shit could go wrong.
Yeah, at any point in time. Like realistically, it's like yeah, sure you could play for example outside, but Batman or something like that. But still, it's still a fucking rigorous, tough life, even as a billionaire. So
Yeah. Tough life as a billionaire. It's crazy.
yeah,
Can I just say Bruce Wayne without being Batman?
I guess yeah. I mean, some universes anyway, but that's actually a thing. So why not?
I just want to be a
It
billionaire.
worked.
That's
Yeah.
that, is Elon Musk real? Come on now, let's be honest with the shit he does.
Yeah, true. He's just yeah, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark.
Actually, you know what? Tony Stark. That's
Yeah, I think he's canonically richer anyway. So
yeah. I think that like overall would be my go-to. Would be
yeah,
Tony Stark. That's a good call. Yeah.
yeah. So there we go. I don't know how I forgot about that, but yeah, just the have wits and generally
A little
pretty
less
safe bet and
trauma.
brilliant, obviously. Less trauma. Gone through some stuff, but not like his parents were killed, but didn't take it like Batman did, like a wuss. Like
Took it like a man.
like man, it's just shaped up to be a lot more fine with his identity being revealed and just overall jokey personality. And meanwhile, Bruce Wayne's dark and brooding.
Yeah, he gets through his pain with humor, and Bruce Wayne is just well, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, exactly. Never
Dead
really
on the
thought about it
inside.
like that.
That's why he's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna love bats.
There's a fetish there somewhere.
Yeah, he's like, you know what scared me when I was a kid? Bats. You know what I'm gonna do to scare the other kids? Bats.
Yeah,
Oh
just stuff
my
like that.
god.
Yep.
But yeah, video game Kratos for sure. But if we're going any other universe, Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's Tony Stark's probably a pretty safe bet for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to the video game. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any happy games I have, and I don't have any.
Yeah, I can't think of a single one.
Yeah.
If you played Party Animals yet?
No, and I mean to. It's downloaded, like it's ready to go at any point in time, and I've seen stuff on it. So, but no. Do you?
Yeah, I did that my last set of days off.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
gotta get
and the
on that.
days off before that. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
ragdoll
kind of like
graphics.
yeah, like kind of like an upgraded Gang Beasts, really. Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, because Gang Beasts came out fucking forever ago.
yeah.
Like it
They
came
started
out probably like 2010, 2011.
just forever ago.
And then so now it's just an updated version. It still
Pretty much, yeah.
pisses you off the same way as Gang Beast does.
Yeah, okay, it's good, good. Right up our alley then. Some humor, some rage, just perfect.
Fuck. So I guess on the note of video games and stuff. So Fortnite
Mhm.
obviously came back, and they
That's
brought
what I heard.
back the OG maps. So what I looked up is 3.5 million players at the same time on the servers, which is crazy because their peak last November was 1.5 million.
I think that's peak overall. Like that's the highest
That,
they've ever had at one time,
yeah,
which is, I mean, still high. But wow, jeez. I mean, yeah, there's something to be said about the OG stuff coming back. Nostalgia for anything, any franchise, really. It just kind of pulls viewership, pulls playership.
well, and that's like so the new Call of Duty came out. I'm assuming you haven't played it because you're cheap.
No, not
You
yet.
don't spend
It's
money on Call of Duty.
well, it's going to be on Game Pass anyways soon because Microsoft owns it, so I don't have to wait too long. But no, it won't be immediate anyways. But
Um,
and it's I don't know. Call of Duty multiplayer is not it for me anyways. I should download whatever version of Warzone there is now though and play that because it's been too long. That used to be our stick anyways.
um, but yeah, so the new COD, it's basically the same COD that they released last year, but all Modern
Right.
Warfare 2 maps.
That just
Like,
seems like an easy money grab. Not
which it
surprised really.
is.
Yeah,
That's
push out
like,
people pay for it.
so for me, like, I love the nostalgia. That's what like got me really into COD. Like, I played World at War, played Modern Warfare, didn't really like get into them like crazy, but Modern Warfare 2, that was where I really got into playing COD.
Yeah, if anyone for me too, that was like where the multiplayer was the most fun and arguably most memorable maps too. Like of any COD.
So yeah,
Each
they
one's got some good ones, but that's not a lot.
released a game that's basically DLC, but all the COD maps from MW2.
Cutting so many corners when you say it out loud too, and it's just
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's fun because it's the MW2 maps, but I don't understand how there's a game company out there that gets handed the blueprint on how to make a good game every single year, and they're like, we don't need to know how to. We don't need to listen to the community.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, straight up, honestly, so many publishers and stuff too. It's just I digress. Like it's exactly that. Like it's money talks, and to a point, I can't blame business for doing that. It's
No,
sad. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even though it is
well,
broke, but
I mean, it's like sports games and shit, right? They'll be like, fans will just be like, there's one feature that we need, and it's like you had it before, so it's not like it's going to be so much work for you guys to put it in again. And then they'll be like, all right, we did the opposite of that.
yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many examples of that too. People, of course, yeah, it's annoying as hell. And if they do bring it back, they introduce it as, hey, it's new. No,
No,
nice
it's
try,
not.
but
No,
but like those like whole thing. The first thing that comes to mind is like Battlefront 2, which is an okay game, and that took a long time to become an okay game. There's a lot of shit going on with that over the years on the re-release of Battlefront
oh
2.
lord.
But like biggest thing that people wanted from the Battlefront 1 when it released, and 2 was like the Galactic. I can't remember what they called it in the original Battlefront 2, but it was like a conquest, I think. Like it was no, it wasn't that, but it was like the whole galaxy, different star systems, and you have
Yeah,
to take over them and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
kind of like a chess match in a sort of way.
yeah,
Like that's what people wanted, and realistically, not so hard to do. You have all these different worlds and planets and stuff like that, and game modes within
yeah.
them. Just do that, and programming wise, from the amount of work that would take, isn't much when you already have all this stuff going. And even throughout until this day, no, it's like it's the single most requested feature.
I don't understand how they wrecked those games when they came out. Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, when they like decided to release them,
Yeah,
both just
especially the
not
first one.
good.
No, yeah, and like I don't know, some people like Battlefront 2 now, but you know that's taken so much time and which when I launched it should have been fine. Like you said, you have a blueprint of success. The reason why this game is a thing and why you're remaking it in the first place is because the original was so successful for this reason and these reasons. Like this is why people play it.
Yeah,
So let's do that and do. Okay, so we're doing Star Wars Battlefront. Okay, so we got Star Wars characters and that's it. Cool. Two teams and shooting stuff. Well, let's just not take the other stuff from the other one. Like I can't remember. Did the first Battlefront remake one? Did it have like heroes and shit? I feel like it didn't.
yeah. It had heroes and villains as like a game mode, but that was it.
Right. Like yeah, and
So
just
you had
so
like
so
three
limited.
for each side or whatever, and it was like super limited.
Hmm.
And like, I mean, it was fun for a bit. Like, I remember I literally played it for like 2 weeks straight. Like,
Yeah,
that's all I did. But then I was like, okay, it's just the same shit
yeah.
over and over and over. It came down to like they made a game in the sense like Battlefield,
Hmm.
but they just threw Star
Simplified.
Wars characters on it,
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly
that's
what they did.
good. But yet
Yeah,
somehow the games lasted twice as long. So it's like I just played this for an hour and a half and didn't accomplish shit.
yeah. Can't get that time back. Yeah.
But there's so many companies out there that just get handed the blueprints of what fans want, and they're just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll think about it.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. So mind blowing. There's so much like inadequate project leads is probably most of it, of just people not getting the vibe of the situation, stuff like that. The whole team would want to do this, but they're like, nope, we're going this direction.
Well, and then like even
Probably.
like let's just get back into Call of Duty in the sense of like let's just say they remake the original Warzone, right? They just like give us Verdansk and Rebirth Island. Now, the only reason that those things went away is because people were complaining about them. But then they just replaced them with shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
wait, you don't
Oh
realize
yeah,
what you
that's so
have
good.
until it's gone. You know, like,
That's so true. Yeah.
but like, I miss the old Verdansk map, like, so much. If they
Yeah.
released it, like, I'm taking time off work.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Probably me too. I'd join up with that too. And just like Fortnite, that your player count would probably spike because that is
Yep.
exactly what people want.
And guess what? They
But
probably still have the maps all sitting in their
of course
servers,
they do.
just ready to be like popped right up and done.
It's practically the same game, same engine, few updates and tweaks. That's why you keep doing this every year and even faster if you even wanted to. So for sure at the ready.
Like, now let's just say if they released like an OG Warzone, right?
Mhm.
And they were like, okay, just to play Warzone is like a $60 game. Would you spend money on it?
Like if it's like a standalone game on its own,
Yeah.
yeah, probably. That
See,
probably would be.
I would wholeheartedly. I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah,
charge me
there's
whatever
a
you
few
want.
things in this one. Yeah, yeah,
But like if they did Fortnite, I wouldn't be as excited about it.
yeah. Exactly. This is not our stick like other people's are. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm an Epic Games creator still, so
Oh well, all right then. You have connections then. You're talking shit.
yeah. Well, I have to create content to be a creator, right? So.
True. Well, I mean, this counts. Sort of. It's not the
And
content you
when
want.
we talked about Fortnite, so right,
Yeah,
use
this
code
is good. We didn't bash it.
Trap Goose Gaming, for all your Epic Games needs.
There you go. How about that? Found
There we
shameless
go.
plug.
What a plug.
The whole reason we came back and did this. We just need some Epic Games money. Trap used this. That's all it is.
Oh man.
Hmm.
Oh, but what else we got? I think that's it, isn't it?
I think is it? Is that what we're down to? Yeah, I guess. Shit. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh,
I
weird.
guess that is it. Mm-hmm.
We waited 2 years to talk for an hour.
Yeah, I guess, and we're back to it. We gotta, I don't know, amp it up a bit. Try to, I don't know. We're in the same
Well,
city now, so we could always do like some local ones up at a nice little studio or something like that. Have some more chats like that and stuff like that. Be better for certain film. Maybe we could figure that
I'm
out.
telling
Gotta
you,
see
I
what
think
people
we
like.
still need to make like Christmas dinner together. I feel like that'd be really fun.
Oh yeah, true. We were gonna do that too. Yeah, yeah. Some sort of like some sort
Like,
of feast.
yeah, just like a cooking show just for shits and giggles and see what happens.
Yeah, that could work. That could be pretty good.
But I mean, yeah, we're in the same city. I've obviously working metric shit ton, but
Yep.
when I'm home for a week. So
Yeah.
we'll
I mean,
we'll we'll bang out a bunch of content and then I'll go back to work.
and that means we got plenty of time for people to suggest stuff. Like we're pretty flexible, as anyone who's been here before knows. Just throw some shit at us. We can't come up with this stuff on our own, hence why we're using AI. So, give us a hand here.
And
Yes.
GPT should sponsor us because
Yeah, seriously, yeah, that should be a thing. Exactly. Let's just have ChatGPT as the guest on the show.
I wonder if there's a way if we can like add another window and just talk to it as we're going. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, there is. There's totally is. Yeah, you can do like screen share and stuff like that. That'd work.
Next episode, that's going to be our special guest. Chat GPT.
Yeah, we just need to have it like be able to interpret what we're saying
As like,
without typing it. And,
yeah.
Which is a whole other thing, but I can't program that. If anybody here wants to help us out with that, by all means.
You know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure my keyboard has a microphone button on it. It does, like on my phone.
Okay, there you go. That could work. But like, would it constantly record it to that spot if you're not in the window? And it would be
I don't know. We'll
you'd have
figure
to
that
you'd
out.
have to yeah, that'd be fun. Could be interesting. We could
I,
start something here.
I think that would be a blast. But yeah, so we're open to suggestions. Everyone, let us know. I finally signed back into our Twitter after 2 years, so
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
have
me
any
too.
suggestions, you can hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments. What else? Discord. Jesus,
Yeah.
we're still
TikTok probably.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok as well.
Gotta be.
But we're always listening and always open. We do, in case you haven't seen before, we do reactions, we do podcasts, we do, well, soon to be a cooking show, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. The shit we can get up to. Why not?
But I think that's it for us, and we can't forget to let you guys know that you gotta make sure you hit that subscribe and like buttons, and share it to all your friends, your family,
Yeah,
your
exactly. Spread the word.
your teacher friends that might be able to show their students.
Yeah, yeah. Get us in the classrooms there. We'll do some educational talks. Whatever you want us to talk about, we'll do it. We have no shame.
and and that's the end of our show, guys. I'm Trap Goose Gaming.
Fancy Antics.
Talk to
Thanks
y'all
for
later.
coming. Later.